Sunday today. It's a beautiful sunny morning here. I had the loveliest walk this morning. I did a walk that I've actually not done for ages and I forgot how pretty it was walking by the canal, and I actually met a few really lovely people on my walk as well today, including a man who lives on a houseboat, is that what they're called? And he was asking me all about Roo because they want to get a little dog to live on their boat with them, and he was very nice, although I did catch him in his pyjamas. But anyway, I got home, had a shower, got ready for the day, and then came downstairs and realised I never unpacked my Waitrose shop, so I thought we could do that together. Let me just put you up. It's actually meant to be really sunny and quite warm in the UK this week, which is just typical, isn't it? Just as we're ready to get into the flow of autumn, England springs a heat wave on us, which I feel like I should have known because the weather is always quite good in September in England. With that in mind, I picked up some ingredients to make a really lovely dinner, which we can probably eat in the garden tonight, because as much as I'm all for autumn and I cannot wait, I also think if you live in England, you have to make the absolute most when the sun does come out. So I will show you what I have got. As always, loads of green veggies. So we've got spinach, we have got lettuce, tender stem broccoli, some tomatoes. These look really good. I got some brioche buns, but these normally have milk. Yeah, they normally have butter and milk in, so they're for Kenny for later. I got some orzo, because this is for the recipe I was thinking of later. I got some of my favourite seed bread. This is it, so good. I got some kimchi. This one is probably my favourite kimchi. This is the one that I literally just eat out of the jar, which I'm going to do in a sec. I got some pui. If I'm saying that wrong, someone please correct me because I'm not sure on that one. Tofu. They have all of the Deliciously Ella range in Waitrose. If you want to try any of her bits, Waitrose is the place to go. I've got some of this plant-based, it's kind of like a feta Greek. It's called Greek white, but I think it's kind of like a feta alternative, again for dinner tonight. I got some mustard for burgers later, got a can of chickpeas, I got 2 Equinox kombuchas, because when the weather is warm, all I want is a cold kombucha. These are the 2 flavours I got. This one is my absolute favourite. And then the last couple of bits are just some milks. So I got an almond milk, and then with the colder weather that will be on its way, I got some coconut milk. This is my favourite milk for turmeric lattes and hot chocolates. And that is everything I got. This is from the resort we went to in the Whitsundays, and I use it all the time. It's such a useful bag. So I'm going to put all of this away, but I just thought we'd do a bit of a weekly vlog this week. Not that there's anything terribly exciting happening this week. I do have a few things on, but nothing really, really exciting. You guys know me. My idea of exciting is the fact that it's sunny and I can do 2 loads of laundry today instead of 1. But I am doing a few different bits, and also sometimes I feel like it's nice just to show everyday life. We might organise the pantry this afternoon, so we'll just see where the day takes us today. I just heated up a bit of the tomato soup we made last week, and then I just popped some of that seeded bread with it, and I also added in some barley actually from dinner last night because there wasn't much soup left. So this is the current state of our pantry, and what I've realised is that I didn't have even nearly enough big storage jars for like all of this stuff. Like this is just full of all like grains and legumes and all of that stuff, and I probably have like 10 storage jars, I would say max. I'm going to need to get some more of them, but what I do have is loads of spice jars, which it actually looks like I have too many of them and not enough of these. But either way, we can definitely make a good start today, and that is what we're going for. We're going for progress over perfection, because it's one of those things that I've been putting off for weeks, so I just need to make a start and then it'll be a lot easier just to maintain. But yeah, this is the current situation. Is obviously not great in here, but we do have some stuff already in jars. Like we've got a bit bits like this. And also none of the jars match, which I've actually done intentionally, because I thought if I buy all matching jars now, then in the future when we need to buy extra jars or if one breaks or something, I'm just making life really hard for myself trying to get them to all match. So we're just going for like the rustic mixed kind of look, which I actually really like. They're all slightly different. And we have the ones I showed you last week, which look like this, and then obviously it's got its wooden lid somewhere here. I feel like let's just make a start, otherwise it's never going to get done. Organising like herbs and spices, I bought 2 different types of jar, loads and loads of these like standard little glass ones with the metal lids, and then I also bought quite a few of these because they're just a tiny bit bigger, but I remember I measured at the time and they're like as big as you can get while still fitting in the doors of our pantry. So they're for things that you have a little bit more of, like oregano or oregano if you're American. Both from Amazon. I will link all of this in the description in case you're also about to organise your pantry for autumn. So these came with the jars. I think they came with the metal lid jars, and there's a choice of 2 different types. I'm definitely going to go for these ones. I didn't know whether to buy a label maker so that all the labels for the whole pantry could match, but in the end I'm just going to go for these because we've got them. How good is this starting to look? This is like my ultimate pantry dream. This is what I envisaged when we built this cupboard. I really wanted it to all look like this. However, this is the reality. We just don't have anywhere near enough. We need like this many again so that we can put everything in these jars. Another real reality check is I started doing this and I ended up just stopping because these labels, they actually don't have everything that I thought they had. And they're also just really badly done. Like there's no capital on that white pepper. And because I just wasn't feeling it, I haven't stuck them on properly, they're all a bit uneven, and I just thought actually I'm going to stop now because I know me, I know I'm wasting my own time because there is no way I can like deal with the different capital letters and not everything having the same label. I'll have to get all those labels back off, which will be fun, but then I just want to do it properly. I want all matching labels, all really neat. I'm going to bother to like stick them on all perfectly and just do it properly, you know, there's no point doing it if it's always going to annoy me. I quite like the mismatched kind of look. But yeah, we'll have to leave it there for today. It's a little bit later on now and I've just popped out because I've got a couple of quick errandy kind of things to do. First things first, I actually have to go to the doctor's to get my smear test, which I only mention because I know it's something that quite a lot of girls are a little bit apprehensive or a bit nervous about. So I just wanted to mention it and just say it honestly, truly is nothing at all to worry about. And obviously it's for your health, so it's so important. So anyway, that's stop one, and then I need to head to a gym that I'm actually joining today. I've been so slow about joining a gym since we moved, so I'm actually really excited to just get going, get back into the flow of things, build it into my everyday routine. Before I make myself late, I'm going to run in and then we'll head to the gym. We're back home from my appointment and my little meeting at the gym. That is all sorted. I think we're actually going to have dinner in the garden tonight to make the most of these light evenings while the weather's still good, because I think next week we're pretty much back to autumn weather, which I'm secretly a little bit happy about. Let me show you what Kenny's been cooking for dinner. We've got this orzo pasta salad, which has got tomatoes and tender stem broccoli in. Then we've got the main event, which is burgers. I obviously haven't got a burger bun because they had milk in, like I mentioned, because they're brioche buns, but this is Kenny's, and then it's got all the good stuff, just not the bun. And then Kenny's made a potato salad, which looks really good, and then just another little mixed salad that has olives, sweet corn, tomatoes, I think some onions and stuff in there. But it looks so good. These are my favourite kind of dinners. Rue is having her dinner al fresco as well. Is that good? Is that yummy? Good morning. I've just put up at the gym for my induction. I feel a little bit apprehensive about it just because I don't remember the last time I was in like a proper gym environment. I've basically just done classes for as long as I can remember, and even when I used to go to the gym sometimes, it was the gym that was like in our apartment complex, so it just had a different vibe, you know. It wasn't like a gym. This gym is like at a country club, but I remember when I got shown around, it's like an intense gym. I remember when I used to gym all the time, I would never understand why people felt apprehensive. Now that I'm not really a gym girl anymore, I do get it. Just realised I'm about to be late, so let's run in. Home from the gym, home from the dog walk, I've had some lunch, I've had a shower, I've got ready for the day, and I'm about to pop out because I need to do a few bits this afternoon. I can't be held accountable if I accidentally trip and fall into H&M Home or Home Sense. I've honestly been to every single Home Sense in the entire area, but the one place I haven't been is the Home Sense in the Trafford Centre, so it would be rude not to have a quick look, especially because although it feels like summer this week, I know that next week it's meant to be back to good old England, rainy, cloudy and much cooler, so we'll be fully back in the swing of like all things autumn next week. We've just had to rein it in a little bit this week because it's honestly been 30 degrees. But anyway, what I actually wanted to talk to you about was I just got this new recipe book delivered, which I ordered yesterday, and the reason that I ordered it was Kenny and I have been watching on Netflix this program called, I think it's called Blue Zones, How to Live to 100 or something like that. That's the gist anyway. But it is so interesting. It's basically this guy who goes around the world to the areas that have the highest concentration of people that live to 100. He's basically trying to figure out why that is. So he really like examines their lifestyle and tries to find reasons why they might be living longer than other people. But it is so interesting. And some of the food on there just looks so good. Particularly in the first episode, he went to like a region of Japan and just all the noodles and everything really got me inspired to want to try some new recipes. So I went onto Amazon and I bought this book, which is called East 120 Vegan and Vegetarian, but they do have adaptations for the vegetarian dishes to make them vegan, which is really helpful. And I just picked this one because it had loads of really good reviews and all the pictures of the food just looked so good. I mean, oh, look at this. How good does that look? Looks so good. And just everything. Scrambled tofu, that looks so good as well. Miso brownies just sound so delicious. Let's actually go downstairs and we can give Kenny a few options and see what he feels like for dinner. The book's divided into like a load of different sections, so just tell me, Kenny, which one jumps out to you. Salads, noodles, curries, rice, tofu, pulses, and then like sides.
Noodles.
Noodles, me too. Okay, what about this? This is what I just showed everyone upstairs. It's like a shiitake like ramen-y thing. No, not really for you. Okay. White miso ramen with tofu and asparagus.
Yeah, it seems okay.
I quite like, that's what I normally have. You know when we go to that ramen place, that's what I normally get, something like that. Peanut butter and purple sprouting broccoli pad thai. You won't like that, you hate anything. Kenny hates anything that's like Thai but adapted in any way because no one can do anything better than his mum. Is that not true? Caramelized onion and chili ramen, which looks so good. The picture's got an egg, but obviously Kenny could just have the egg and I just won't. Thoughts on that one? That one looks really good.
Is that a soup?
Yeah, these are all ramen. Oh, you don't want a soup, you don't want a ramen. I thought noodles, ramen, but you just want noodles. Noodles. I really wanted that one. It looks so good. How about this? I'll leave this recipe book with you. You can pick something and then text me the ingredients to pick up for dinner. Deal? You're not listening to me, are you? You're looking at your laptop. Do I need to say that again? Were you listening? One more time. Great. Right, that's what we'll do then. I'll let Kenny choose. I'll pick up the ingredients and then we can all make it together when I get home tonight. Lots of this one here, which is the one that I got last week. So if you want one of these, this Home Sense has got them all. These are actually really sweet. It feels like a Halloween kind of girl. I really like the leather little straps on this, but I probably don't need any more wicker baskets. They have them in all different sizes as well, and I kind of want the whole set. But I think all I'm going to get is 2 of these little bowls for Rue because one of her bowls smashed. I also feel like these things will be really good for like organising stuff in the pantry. Although maybe not this because there's literally no dairy products in our whole house, but you get the idea. We're back in the car. And I will show you what I got. First of all, just let me have a few bites of this. I had to grab it from M&S. It is the Nutty Super Whole Food Salad. And if I'm ever out and I just need something to eat, I always get this. It's just basically quinoa with edamame and loads of different nuts. There's almonds, pistachios, peanuts, there's some carrot, broccoli, black beans, and then hummus to dip it all in. And it's obviously super healthy and it's so good. Okay, let me show you. I didn't really get anything very exciting, but I did pick up this cardigan, which I think I showed you, from Abercrombie. Abercrombie was so good today. Like, I don't think I've been in there since I was about 14 and it was all the rage, but I saw this cardigan in the window, so I went in to see it and loved it. But while I was in there were so many nice bits, like those 2 coats I tried on. I love the grey one with the scarf. I'll probably get that. They don't have my size in the store. The one I tried on was an extra large, just for size reference, so I think I'm going to get it in a large, to be honest. And then the other coat was actually men's, but I thought that was quite nice for like autumnal dog walks. That was my thinking on that one. In the end, all I got was the cardigan, but I absolutely love it. Other than that, I just got a load of bits from M&S for dinner tonight because Kenny picked his recipe. I think, let me see, completely the opposite of what I said earlier. He actually chose the peanut butter and purple sprouting broccoli pad thai. This one, he texted me the recipe. So I got all of the bits for that. And some chocolate, which will probably be melting. Actually, I should probably go. And I got some eyebrow dye. I always use this alllll one. However, the other day I tried the medium brown because obviously dark brown is a bit too dark for me. But the medium brown did not change my eyebrows at all. And bearing in mind I've got like fully blonde eyebrows when I don't fill them in, I would have thought you'd see some colour. So I would say don't waste your money on the medium brown. Just go for the dark brown, but don't leave it on for too long. That's what I do. I got the matching dog bowls from Home Sense, and that is everything. Before all the food melts and goes off, I am going to head home. I do need a few more mouthfuls of this. I'm so hungry. It's a very weird time to be eating basically a full meal. I remember once Kenny and I got stuck on the motorway. I think we were in traffic or something. We were going to get home way too late for dinner, and at the service station the only thing that I could eat was this, pretty much. So I remember I just bought like 3 of them and that was my dinner that night. But it's actually really good. Okay, enough. Let's go home. We're out on a stroll with the dogs before we head home and make some dinner. I thought you were talking about their football skills over there. Can't even pick her up on the film. Okay, we're back home. I'm so ready to make some dinner. I'm actually really hungry. I don't know how, when you guys saw what I ate, Kenny doesn't know this, but when you saw my pre-dinner snack that I had when we were out. No, you can't look at me underneath the camera. So this is the one that we've gone for. Let me hold it up for you so that you can screenshot the recipe. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll pop it on my Instagram stories for you. But yeah, this is what we've gone for. It looks really, really, really good. Let's make it and see how it turns out. Then it's 3 tablespoons of agave.